YouTube, it's your boy Triz, man. We back with another one. First time reacting to Knox Hill on the channel. I know he can rap, and I know he's an excellent bar breakdown reaction channel. I'm subscribed to his channel. I watch his channel all the time. Especially after I do one of my reactions to something that he's also reacted to, and I kind of not compare myself to, what he does, but to see if I caught some of the same stuff or if I'm thinking along the same lines of. I do that with more than just him though. I do that with a lot of other channels because I I hold off on certain things that I watch until after I react. So then after I react, I go back into fan mode and I go click on all the other reactions of the song that I reacted to, and I see what other people say and feel like or how how stuff do. I'm not sure if anybody else does that as reactors or whatever, or if they just record theirs and you know put it out there and let it be. But for me, as as a reactor, outside of me reacting, it's entertainment for me also. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm at work, what I'm saying? I got my earbuds in or I got the Bluetooth hooked up to something and I'm, you know, going through looking at people's album reactions to GNX, or I'm looking at people react to Crash Out Heritage, or I'm looking at people react to whatever the you know what I'm saying, when the beef disses were going back and forth, all of that stuff. Like it's cool for me to like watch everybody else do their thing also. You know what I'm saying? Like I support a lot of the people on YouTube. Even if I'm not even subscribed to some people, I just still be clicking on a whole bunch, leaving likes, comments, and all that kind of stuff. So with that being said, y'all do the same for your boy, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We on the road to 500. You know what I'm saying? After we hit that 500, we gonna have our first live stream. We're gonna get it popping with a bunch of things on the live stream. I got a lot of reactions that I need to get to, and I feel like on the live stream I'll be able to get a lot of those taken care of, and we gonna have some fun, man. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, I ain't gonna hold you up. Knox Hill, Scrub. It's Drake this and DJ Academics this. So let's see what he got to say about the situation. I'm assuming it's gonna be similar to like a response as far as the lawsuits that's been going out on the reaction channels and whatnot. So let's see how he what he got to say, man.
I don't want no.
Yo, he really used the TLC beat Scrub. I'm intrigued on how he gonna rap on this. Not that not that you can't rap on this beat, but because I remember back in the day, damn, what was that group? They had the No Pigeons joint, right? It was like the response to the No Scrubs. Like all the women was feeling themselves when TLC came out with the No Scrubs. You know what I'm saying? Talking about dudes riding in the car with their homeboy instead of them being the driver and all of that shit, right? And then it was a group. It was three members in a group. They had the song called No Pigeons, and they basically used the same beat and rapped over it and just kind of like the girls back, not specifically TLC, but just like rebutted what they was talking about in that song from a male's point of view. I cannot think of the name of that group to save my life right now. No Pigeons. See, and I'm one of the people that like, if I can't remember, it's gonna bother me until I figure it out. So, so it don't bother me for the rest of the video. I'm gonna have to look this shit up right now. And when I see it, watch it be so simple that I'm gonna be like, fuck, I should have remembered that. Sporty Thieves. That's who it was. No Pigeons. Sporty Thieves. Y'all go check that out if y'all ain't never heard that before. All right, let's get back to it.
Somebody could get up, you're drinking act, the double act, taking bubble baths and couples therapy, they cuddling.
Oh, okay. So he flipped it. It's not it was the intro to No Scrubs, but this beat that dropped is not the actual No Scrubs beat. Okay. But the meat and potatoes of it is based off of the No Scrubs beat. They just kind of freaked it a little bit. So
No. Somebody could get up, you're drinking act, the double act, taking bubble baths and couples therapy, they cuddling with bubble wrap. Hey, anything to cuff a bag and the numbers back. But why rapping lawsuits? He got a couple racks. Check his wheelchair, Jimmy never walked the walk. Quentin Miller gave him scripts, he could talk the talk. Know yourself, 10 bands is going wall to wall. That auto-tune gave him pitch, so we can buck to y'all. Hey, Laurie, leave that mag hosted while he carry on with birds, they gon'
that was a hard bar. That auto-tune gave him pitch so he could fucking balk. But before that, Jimmy was in the wheelchair, so he never walked the walk. Quentin Miller gave him 10 bands so he could talk the talk, wrote the script so he could talk the talk. That's dope, right? But if you're not up on sports and you don't know what a balk is, it's a baseball term. But he said the auto-tune gave him pitch and he can fucking balk, right? So a balk is when the pitcher is on the mound and he's getting ready to pitch. There's a certain point of no return when you have to actually pitch the ball to the batter, and you can't fake and throw it to whoever you think is trying to steal second base. Because once you get to a certain point, you can't turn and throw the ball to first base to try to get somebody out at the base, right? When you do that, it's called a balk, and they give them the free base and they go to second base. So it's like once you get in your stance and you raise that knee up like you about to throw to the batter, and you try to switch it and throw to first base to like fake somebody out to get them tagged at the bag, it's a balk.
He can talk the talk, know yourself, 10 bands is going wall to wall. That auto-tune gave him pitch, so we can buck to y'all. Hey, Laurie, leave that mag hosted while he carry on with birds, they gon' trap vultures. I know the why to be more, come and tap soldiers. But this man, the Willie O'Neal of the rap culture, and that got a weird case, why is he around? Rocky can't be good for traffic, why is he in town? So many stranger things, I wonder why you take L's. But you too famous, I just hope the Millies age well. Hey, checking in from Texas, I just...
Hey, yo. All right. So here's the other thing about Drake, right? He has so much on him that it's not hard for anybody to pull up something to be able to make a diss on him. Like seriously, like he literally has so much ammunition that if you could not write any rapper that could not write a diss towards Drake, it's like what are you doing? It's so much. I mean, it's hard to write disses for people that don't have all so much. I ain't gonna say dirt, but that don't have a lot of things in the news in the public eye. He has so many things in the public eye that it's easy to just like pull and draw from and create bars off of, right? Easy to make double entendres and bars and just references to everything that he's been involved in. You know what I'm saying? The lower you be, the harder it is for somebody to really. That's when you know people's fabricating. That's when you know people is making stuff up to just kind of like make for the sake of the bar. But for this, in Drake's case, it's like so easy for anybody with like for real rap talent to come up with witty punchlines, bars, and entendres because it's so much out here. And he's doing the slideshow thing like we just saw on the Screwface John video. As far as the slides are matching the lyrics, and it's basically giving you the reference point of where this bar is coming from, right? Like this Millie Bobby Brown bar, the Stranger Things, the L's, all it like Act got a weird case. Why is he around? We all saw that when he was on the prize. We remember that, right? Everyone remembers that. Am I tripping? No? Okay. Anyway, I'm the prize and all of that, like damn near yanking on girl in public, got caught on tape, all it like there's so much ammunition out here for Ack and Drake. Like it's crazy because the way that they move and they operate, you would think that after being caught up in so many different questionable circumstances that they would kind of like chill a little bit, but I guess they figure like that's like their mystique. That's what makes them who they are. So they just continue to do what they continue to do.
Around. Rocky can't be good for traffic, why is he in town? So many stranger things, I wonder why you take L's. But you too famous, I just hope the millies age well. Hey, checking in from Texas, I just hope you get the...
Cause I'm too famous. Y'all remember that from the Hard Part 6, right? The fake Hard Part 6, not the real Hard Part 6. When he said, if I would have done this, I would have been in jail now. Like I'm too famous to be, da 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 da. Like, right? I think I must have cut the song off after I heard that shit. Like, dude, that's literally the reason why people get caught up in the shit that they get caught up in, because they think they're too famous and they think they're too big and that they'll never get caught or they'll never be prosecuted for their transgressions or whatever the case may be, right? Like look at the track record. What Rayvon say? Look at the evidence. Like fam, the biggest motherfuckers is the ones that get like they fall from grace is ridiculous. Like not to shit on nobody, but like go look at Diddy, look at R. Kelly, look at Harvey Weinstein, look at Bill Cosby, look at like whether the shit is true, whether the shit is false, half true, whatever the case may be. It wasn't because they was too famous that it didn't, you know what I'm saying? Being too famous is probably what got their ass caught up in the shit that they got caught up in the first place. That bar aged horribly. Like day old milk.
Message, I just hope you learned a lesson. Houston, we got a problem. Ask Rihanna, he's obsessive. Got 42 rings like his father, he possessive. I'm kidding. My bad, did I push the T? Like father, like son, you been pushing P's. Talking about your clips, who you sonning when you pushing these? Cause every pic you taking with Adonis, thank Pusha T. Look, I ain't wanna diss you, but then you went Chernobyl on reactors, that's the issue. We like it when you sing, we don't like the lies you misuse. Include us in your case and then disguise it, that's a bitch move. But bitch ways to fit you, with bitch braids and slick moves. You dip fades and switch views, to get paid you snitch too. You read the style and the gimmicks, BBL to hide your image. You could never buy authentic snitch. And act, I know what's at stake. Use me to call out Shaq, run our sus for Drake. I know you fighting with addiction, see that struggle on your face. But next time you wanna gamble, keep my fucking subs away. To get even, y'all moving odd. Y'all don't do it for the love, but the oohs and ahs. Y'all moving shady, but without the coup de grace. Just bring it back to rap, why I lost, who gotta move the bars. Turn his TV off, it's Kendrick at the Super Bowl. He took control, so you popped out in a super troll. Disrespect the culture, you supposed to be an OG for. But we both know the future, pillow talking on that OV hoe. Oh, he hurt your feelings, so you turned snitch. Try and get revenge, your guts turn thin. Francis Drake jump ship, that shit burn quick. How you gon' act sis? Then turn bitch. Nasty Knox. Hey, shout out the reactors, man. Some call me a lyrical surgeon with these breakdowns. Had to get the scrubs on to get a scrub going for this. You know?
That was fire, dog. I ain't gonna lie. The reactors is kind of like, if we being 100% honest, as far as like music, right? Because I feel like there's a thin line for the reactors and musicians, right? Or rappers. Or hip hop artists, however you want to categorize it, right? I feel like, and I came to this conclusion with myself. You know what I'm saying? I probably should have done this channel a bit earlier. You know what I'm saying? Once I stopped rapping, once I stopped doing music, once I stopped, you know what I'm saying? This is a cool segue, right? But then you also have people who come from the opposite end of this spectrum who use this as a vehicle to push their music forward, right? See me, I was on this side of the spectrum where after music I jumped into YouTubing or you know what I'm saying, the reaction space in order to keep my love for music the way that it is and champion other people that's doing great things in music. You know what I'm saying? Something that that I had aspired to, but I didn't reach certain levels, right? And then you got some people who come from using YouTube first to help push their music to the forefront, to gain a following, to gain a cult like support group to when you do want to do music, to when you do put something out, you already have a fan base that's going to support and champion whatever it is that you're doing because they like you so much as a YouTuber. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some people that's going to be like, I don't listen to Knox Hill or Screwface John music. I just like them as YouTubers, but you still have a fan base that you can draw from. And if you can get 50% of your fan base that like you as a YouTuber to like your music, then that's a win right there. You know what I'm saying? So I was saying all of that to say that there's a lot of YouTubers that make great music. I've been tapping into some here and there, or I hear, an intro on a reaction video, and I'll be like, yo, I see what they doing. Like they got some sauce, they got some this, they got some that, or they, like Knox Hill got a video at the beginning of one of his, at a couple of his reactions. Queso Big Dipper got a freestyle he did over a Pete Bass instrumental or something like that at the beginning of a couple of his videos. We know Screwface been rapping forever. Um, who else is a reactor that kind of does music as a you know as another feather in the hat? Now I'm not gonna say that they do it because of they just trying to put things out there because they trying to see what sticks or whatever. But I'm trying. It's some other YouTubers that are like artists for real, and like they really push this culture forward on both ends of the coin, on both sides of the coin, as a reactor and as a person that makes music. That's dope to me, dog. That's super dope to me. And I want to salute and shout out to all of everybody, dog, that's taking a stance against this lawsuit. Everybody that's standing up and standing for something and trying to protect this culture to the fullest. I salute all y'all, man. This is what it's about. It's about protecting the culture. It's about pushing the culture forward. It's about weeding out the weak. It's about getting the vultures out the fucking system so the ecosystem can thrive and be alive for the kids that's coming up that want to be in this shit for real, that want to be artists, that want to be reactors, that want to be producers, that want to be DJs, that want to be A&Rs, to look for the talent that bring us the dope music, from here on out. Because we not going to be here forever. You know what I'm saying? We only have a limited amount of time. But if we do it the right way and we pass it down to the people and we show them the right way, we pass it down to the youngins and show them the right way to carry the torch, they gonna do the same for the people that's coming up underneath them. And that's how we get this shit to get back to where it's supposed to be. That's how we keep this shit moving for the 50 years that we've been doing hip hop. For the, you know what I'm saying? That it didn't get here with people not doing that. We just need more of it. You know what I'm saying? We did lose our way for a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. We lost our way for a little bit with, you know what I'm saying, the commercialism of hip hop, the glamour and glitz of hip hop became becoming like the number one genre in the world at a certain point, right? But at the same time, that's great. I'm not saying that we shouldn't strive to be the number one genre and be the best thing musically that you ever want to listen to. But also, let's not forget the grassroots part of it, the where it originated, where it started from, and the reason why we even started doing this shit. Right? We gotta make sure that people understand the history and the lineage of how this shit came about, and pay homage to all of that at all times. No matter how much of a bag you gonna get, you always gotta remember that this shit started for a reason. And we got to keep that reason alive, because as long as that reason is alive, then hip hop will be alive. With that being said, it's your boy Triz. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, roll to 500. We out of here. Deuces.